Guys, this is Miss Adams, and today we are going to be looking at lesson 5.2, graphing quadratic functions in standard and intercept form. So let's go ahead and start off with our warm-up. It says to label the parts of the parabola. And remember, a parabola is our graph for our quadratic functions. So let's go ahead and start at the bottom and work our way up. We're going to start with our vertex. This is our turning point, or you can say that this is our minimum or maximum of our quadratic function. So this is the lowest point in this case of this parabola. If I look here, I can see that my vertex is lying where x is 1 and where y is -1, 2, 3, 4. So my vertex is 1, -4. Then we can move on to this purple box, which is pointing towards our y-intercept. So for every quadratic function, there's going to be one y-intercept. In this case, our y-intercept is at 0, -3. Moving up on the parabola, we get to our x-intercepts. These are kind of our anchor points to our x-axis. So this is where our parabola crosses our x-axis. And if we remember from yesterday's unit, we could either have 0, 1, or 2 x-intercepts. In this case, our parabola crosses our x-axis twice, so we have 2 x-intercepts. One is at -1, 0, which is this first one. Our second one is at 3, 0. And then lastly, we have what's called our axis of symmetry. This splits our parabola into 2 symmetric curves. So it breaks that parabola all the way down the middle, and we can, if we were to act like a piece of paper, we could fold it over and you would have 2 same curves. So if I'm looking here, our axis of symmetry is going to directly relate to our vertex. So we're going to take the x from our vertex, and that is our line that passes through, so x equals 1. That is that vertical line, x equals 1, that passes through our parabola. The next question asks us, do you think this parabola is opening up or down? If I'm looking at this, I got to look at how our end behavior is. So as x approaches -infinity, our y is approaching positive infinity. So if I look over here, x is approaching -infinity, our y is approaching positive infinity. Go to the other side, as x is approaching positive infinity, y is still approaching positive infinity. So that means that this is going to be a parabola that opens up. If I look at the shape of this too, there is a minimum, so our bowl is facing upwards. So our parabola is opening up.